Hi, my name is Jonathan Dudley and I'm a senior instructor here at Precision Golf School. We're going to talk a little bit about angles in your golf swing, specifically angles at impact and the beginning angle to help you with your takeaway today. And I think just with a couple of these drills, it's really going to help give you an understanding of how you keep the club swinging and the angles that you need to create for power. So one thing, we've got a stick right here in the ground today. When you set up to this, especially with an iron swing, and you're making swings, I encourage amateurs to go ahead and swing down the pole a little bit. Why? Because a lot of amateurs that I see, they try to actually pick the golf ball off the ground. In this situation, we've created an angle here where we have to go ahead and swing down and create an angle into the ground where we're actually going to take some grass. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I like this drill. Number one, it forces you to get an understanding of how the club is helping you, okay? So we're going to use the sole of the club and the bounce of the club in a way where the club face comes down, staying in front of your body, and the heel is leading the toe. So it works more like this, okay? If you're doing this drill and the toe is leading, all right, you're going to start digging your way to China, and that's not what we want. We want to go ahead and get the feeling that we're still using the club effectively while coming in at an angle. In that situation, you can see how the club actually swings through, and not only that, the toe actually rotates, which is how the club's designed to work, okay? Now the other thing that I wanted to talk to you a little bit about is this other angle here at impact. So our impact position angle, okay, number one, not only is it here, okay, as far as our hands leading, it's not the same as we started, it's a little bit more leading, but there's also an angle here that's created in our wrist. So from the face-on position, when we're coming in, we're going to keep the club in front of us and the angle is going to be created more like this. But then also from the side position, if we come in, just getting a feel, there's a window that we want our hands to swing into, or a little opening, right? So we started here. A lot of amateurs will come and finish more like this. See how my hands have gone more out, okay? Well, there's an angle in our wrist that we want to create and keep. We want to keep this angle and then release, okay? If we release this angle too early, it turns into a casting of the club, okay? So a lot of people talk about this angle as far as having a forward lean in the shaft, but there's also an angle that we have to make sure that we keep so that when we come in, our hands aren't getting too tall. Again, if our hands get too tall, more than likely we're not going to get our angle of attack very well, and the toe of the club is going to lead the heel. Again, what do we want when we wanted this drill? We were making these swings coming down. We want to feel like the heel of the club leads, and then that helps the club to rotate. So just by making some swings, we can go ahead and put this at an angle just above our hands. See if we can get this in the ground here. Just above our hands, and just making a few swings, all right, of keeping this angle and this angle, okay? If our hands get too high, we're going to whack that stick, right? So that just gives you the feeling when we're coming down that we're keeping this angle and letting the club face rotate. So again, my name is Jonathan Dudley. I'm a senior instructor here at Precision Golf School, and I think if you get your angles a little bit better, use this club more how it's designed, you'll be on your way to hitting some great golf shots.